Hello everybody, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Cities Skylines! It is the end of a long day of recording for me, and I have left the best till last. I am so excited with this new Cities Skylines, like seriously, getting back into it, getting back into the early, beginnings of a city. All I've got is this tiny little section here, low level road. Like, it's so exciting to be able to start afresh and start something new. And my plan for the city is to keep it small. I don't want to go all grandiose. Even when I have, if I have loads of demand, I'm not just going to expand crazily. I want to keep this focused, right? This is going to be a small town. It might even only be this island. Like, I might only fill up this island and then call it done. I'm not entirely sure, but I do know I'm going to keep it small. It's going to be small and compact. A little winter town. I mean, by the way, can I just say the fact that the lighting is different on the bigger roads is really helpful, because it means from up here I can instantly tell where my main roads are. It's really, really cool. Really handy little thing, that the fact that the lighting is actually different. So yeah, I'm very excited. I hope you can tell that I'm very excited to be recording Cities Skylines and playing this game and just starting fresh. It's all a good time. Now, before we go too far into the game, I want to point out something that I noticed, and that is that Cities Skylines has had a patch or an update. And basically, there are these this radio station up here where I can go in here and I can change the different radios that I can listen to, which basically changes the music in the background. Gold FM, by the way, I can't play because it contains copyrighted music. The game notified me as soon as I launched, oh, don't use Gold FM for streaming or YouTube. It's got copyrighted music. So thanks for that, Cities Skylines, and thanks Paradox Interactive for thinking of and being aware of YouTubers and streamers. So I thought, let's go ahead and have a look at what Cities Radio is got for us in store. Currently it's playing the Viking God song from Crusader Kings 2. Can you hear that? Oh, that is epic. Oh, that makes you wanna, that really gets your blood flowing. Right, so currently we've got absolute, okay, it's a little bit loud. Hang on. Music radio volume, we'll just drop that down to a nice 13%. There, that's good. That's good. Right, so currently we've got 30,000. I'm just going to set this to medium speed, but very little demand. So I thought, what do we want to do? Our services, I think, are probably something we want to spend a bit of money on while we've got it. So in terms of rubbish, I think we're pretty sorted. Oh, that's right. I need to build a road maintenance depot. That's what I need to do. So let's go ahead and speed up the game and wait until I have 40,000. But other than that, rubbish is sorted. Healthcare is could be better. In both, sort of the medical center, which is 10,000, and also a cemetery, which I might need another one of at some point. Our fire coverage could definitely do with another fire station in here at some point. Police, probably fine, to be honest. There's going to be very little crime rate. But also note that I do have access to the prison now for the first time, so that will be fun to be able to have a play with. Education is lacking immensely, but again, I don't really have any officers or any demand for high education, so we should be fine. Anyway, it is probably time to put down the road maintenance depot, and I was thinking, where is our snow thing? Is here, so I was thinking maybe we put our road maintenance somewhere nearby. Then again, also just putting it all the way out here is kind of a nice idea as well. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop that in just over here, slow down the game, and boom, you can see... Oh, by the way, I've installed one mod. I know I said I wasn't going to have any mods, but I've installed the zooming mod. So I can, A, zoom in nice and close to get all these beautiful close-up shots, and also I can zoom all the way out to really get an understanding of the map. But that is genuinely the only mod installed, and it was just I just sort of had a hangover with that on from the whatchamacallit, the final episode of the last series where I was doing cinematic shots. I have just noticed that there is some traffic issues with everyone wanting to turn left to then come over here, to then turn left, to then leave onto the highway just here. So I think what I might do is add a one-way road that connects from there to there. Okay, that's going to allow people to not use this kind of angle there, and I think that will actually be better in the long run. Still no lights or anything in any of this area, so we should be fine. Just go ahead and speed up the game just to see whether or not that's actually going to help. It does seem like a lot of people are still going over this way, but I think we might be fine. We will probably at some point want a direct access onto the highway for the industrial area, and in fact I might do that now. How do I want to do that? Do I want to do that, or do I leave it like that for now? Well, that's a very good question. I think I'll leave it like that for now. It does seem to have fixed the majority of the traffic issue. There are no major backups. One thing I'm just going to do is I'm just going to go to gameplay, and is there a way to... I was hoping I could shorten the day-night cycle. Like, I want the day-night cycle because it's important. But I was wondering if I could shorten the night at all, because I feel like I have a lot longer nights than I do days, and I much prefer building during the day. Although night is kind of beautiful in its own way. Right, so moving on, so that was the road thing done. So if we go to road maintenance, they are all pretty good condition, except for a couple, but we should see them get fixed sometime soon, which would be nice. And yeah, there we go. See, that one's getting fixed now. We cover that up. And in terms of snow, snow condition, it's all fine. Wonderful. Right, moving on. Rubbish is fine. Healthcare is what we said we might need some more of. So maybe we'll go ahead and place down a new doctors. Maybe just here, maybe? Do that, or just there? I reckon just there, perhaps. We'll do that. We do have an abandoned building, so I'll just go ahead and bulldoze that. New healthcare. That's fine for now. That's covering us. Fire, we'll probably want a new firehouse down just there, so I'll go ahead and do that. Police station, we should be fine, but I think I'll go ahead and put one in. We have the money and we have plenty of income, so I'll do that for now, and it shouldn't cause too much of a hassle. And the only other thing really left to do is build some more education, but again, not sure if I actually want to do that. So the last thing that I actually really want to do is to build a tram depot, which requires 40,000. And that is, I'm not entirely sure where I am actually going to place that. It wouldn't fit in here because it sort of pokes out. I could maybe fit it in just here. Yeah, okay, so we'll pop that in there once I have the 40,000. But here comes the sunrise, which means I could probably start building, seeing as it's the daytime, and I much prefer building in the daytime. So that's what we'll do. And by the way, can I just close you? There we go. It was distracting me. So let's get a little bit more building going on. I think we could probably fill out this area here. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll grab the big tram road, and I'll come out by maybe 3. And then I'm just going to go straight across like that. Then what I want to do and because it's gonna keep telling me that I need to, can I get all of these upgraded? I can. Lovely. Right. Let's go ahead and upgrade this entire road here. Boom. And then we have a direct connection all the way through for our tram line, which is fantastic. And then we can start thinking about what we want to do with this section here. So I think, again, trying to fill up as much stuff as possible. Oh, crap. Really? Our landfill is full? Shoot. Okay. Huh. I didn't expect to run into that issue so soon. Let's go ahead and put another one of them down then, like so. And you can, I guess, be turned off then. Because we now have that one running, right. We also have another building. I think I might put on automatic bulldoze. I know this isn't exactly a modded Cities Skylines, or at least it's not meant to be. But automatic bulldoze is just such a handy thing to have that I think I'll probably end up putting it on. Right, what was I doing? Building some roads. Do I want to continue using small roads for this section? Quite possibly. I think at this point there's no reason not to. So I'll go ahead and do that. We can do there, and then we can try and fill up. Oh, there we go. As much space as possible, and then there, and then this will come down like so. Beautiful. There we go. And we'll do that, and I'm tempted to say we'll give them an entrance point there, but I think what we'll actually do is give an entrance point there, and not there, but maybe just here. Right, so you have a few ways in. We're going to create a bit of a barrier between the industrial and the residential with some commercial stuff. So we'll go ahead and we'll fill these sections in here with commercial, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put residential in the rest of this area. Just make sure that our citizens don't get, too sick from being right up close to the industrial area. So there we go. That will also help with some of our demand. But like I said, I don't want to expand or build too fast. I want to make sure that the areas I have are sort of perfect, if I can have such a thing. But yeah, I want to make sure that they are sort of working, to their full capacity. Obviously, that means that they'll need water and all those kind of things. Things that I would never ever forget, ever. But basically, like things like making sure that the rubbish is working for what I've currently got. That the health and everything is working for the area that I've got, and things like that. Fire, health, all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's a nice upbeat song. What's that? Magica Dunka Dunka. I think this pulls from like all the songs from the other games in my Steam collection, which I think is a really neat little feature. I think that's quite cool. So I don't know what kind of stuff I'll be ending up listening to, but it should be exciting either way. But what I'm thinking I might do is I might just go ahead and put in another elementary school just there. And then I'll speed up the game and I'll wait until I have enough money to build the tram depot before I start the next episode, so there's not an episode of just waiting around. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.